Just want to say thank you for having me, and yeah, I feel quite good. It's going to be a bit different from playing on the tour, but we'll see how it goes.
Is this something that you've earmarked since falling off the tour, or since it looked like you might be falling off the tour?
100%, mate. I see a lot of my friends playing in this and earning some good money, playing well, and like their performances have got so much better playing in this, so I just wanted to give it a go.
And playing just 2 days after we saw Raymond Smith win Champions Week and win £20,000, is there a bit of a buzz in the practice room of all you thinking, that could be me next?
100%, like £20,000 to anyone is massive, but even the £5,000 for winning this week, so let's see what happens and go from there. But
obviously you've seen the format, it's long days, 5 matches each day in Group A. How will you be approaching it and managing the stamina side of things?
I don't know about managing the stamina, but I'll just see how it goes.
Good luck. Decent visit, although he was looking for the 25 rather than the bullseye. Worsley may well be looking for the bullseye at the end of this. In fact, he's trying to locate double 5. What a start that is for the Womble.
John Worsley.
Small had left himself on a small.
Alex Small. So can John Worsley finally get the job done? He's missed 6 already in this leg.
Game's on the second leg.
Well, he does get there
John
in the
Worsley.
end. And have 2 at the same target, but it's double 18 for Small instead.
Game's on the fourth leg.
And then it goes.
Alex Small.
So you left it.
Game's on the
How
fifth
big
leg.
could that be in the
Alex
context?
Game shot
It
out
is,
the match.
but he made an
John
electric start
Worsley.
to the match, racing into a 3-leg lead there, John.
It's been amazing. I mean, I've had the last 2 years on the tour, so I've got the experience, and being able to come back to this amazing venue, it's brilliant. Being part of the first one back in lockdown, it's nice to be back and playing on this wonderful stage.
Yeah, it's evolved a little bit since then, hasn't it, playing at home?
Yeah.
How did it feel once you walked in here for the first time? Obviously, you've seen it on TV.
It's brilliant. It's a great atmosphere, and it's amazing what they've done with it. And obviously playing in the morning, it's nice and early, as they say. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's good.
Obviously, coming off the tour is disappointing, but having this to kind of have a step back onto, how good could this be for that kind of 1 step back, 2 step forward type
It could be amazing.
routine?
Because you never know what's going to happen. If you come to one of these, win one of the weeks, win a Champions Week, your world's your oyster then. So you can then come back and start getting that confidence back again. Coming off the tour, bit of a kick in the butt, but as they say, there's always this, fall back on, come back with a bang, and that's the main thing.
And just finally, it's different to the knockout tournaments you've been used to for the last few years. How will you be approaching it?
Just a lot of practice. I've been practicing with Steve Bunting as well, back at home, so and Joe Mernon. It's been good preparation as well. Been playing well, so hopefully it gets put on this stage. So.
Let's hope so. All the best.
Yeah, thank you very much.
David Evans, what would be an unexpected opportunity? 4 missed darts on the hammer.
Well, he's locked out here. Is there a way?
Game's
There is
on
a
the
way.
first leg. David Evans.
I'm just going to say as well, he misses tops. But
Game's
this
on
time,
the second leg.
he nails the double
Andy
10,
Hamilton.
and it's all square after 2.
Well, match play vibes, that one.
Yeah, it's become a much less popular route, hasn't it, for those mid-90s shots starting on the balls. I may discuss that in more detail in the next leg, which is
Game's
now,
on the third
because Andy
leg.
Hamilton has won
Andy
that one.
Hamilton.
With a,
Hammer below.
yeah, too many opportunities handed to Andy.
Game's on the fourth leg. Andy Hamilton.
He grasps with both hands before executing that treble 17 perfectly. And that is perfectly pinned as well, as Andy Hamilton claims a convincing victory in his opening match.
Game's
Don't
on
think
the
when we
first
say
leg.
Steve Brown.
Steve Brown.
Game opponent.
Game's on the second leg. Shane McGurk.
Who hits the ground running? Fool yourself, you are.
Double top.
Game shot on the
Well, that
third
puts the
leg.
legs
Shane
one column
McGurk.
into the positive for Shane McGurk. 2-1 up this stage, but that's a slip from Steve Brown, and it gives McGurk a couple of visits from here, which will change the MO on this. Treble 16 will be the target. Brilliant.
Game shot on the fourth
Absolutely
leg.
superb
Shane
from
McGurk.
Shane McGurk.
Takes priority.
Down to that double three again. This time gives himself all three darts.
Game
And
shot on
Shane
the match.
McGurk, well, his average
Shane
dipped in
McGurk.
the end below the ton, 97 because Worsley's still not on a finish.
Game shot on the second
Doesn't
leg.
give himself
David
that conundrum.
But he will have just put them on notice. They will be
Game
aware.
shot on the third leg.
They'll know what's
John
coming.
Worsley.
At least 76. Now, that would mean that he'd definitely get a dart at the outer ring. But by finding
Game
that
shot on
treble,
the
he's got
fourth
two,
leg. John
backed himself,
Worsley.
and he
Point
three.
20.
But likely to get 6.
Game
only needed
shot
one
on
more.
the match.
It's wonderful,
John
Worsley. Applauded.
Two.
We'll see how the leg pans out first, because Brown has let this one slip, seemingly.
Game
And
shot on
Small
the
is
first
the beneficiary.
leg.
So he
Alex
does win the
Small.
leg, but I'm just going to...
Game
Well, that's a
shot on
power
the
play
second
from
leg.
Steve Brown.
Steve Brown.
Who level.
The 25. Just set up the double you want. He
Game
wants
shot on the
tops.
third leg.
That's
Steve
why he wants
Brown.
tops.
Referee Steve Brown did the right thing in asking what he needed before making a mess.
Game shot on
Small
the fourth
levels
leg.
up the match.
Alex Small.
Not to even try and hit the double with the first dart and just leave a marker.
Game
He pins
shot
it.
on the
First time of
match.
asking.
Steve Brown.
And Steve Brown picks up his first points in Group A in this third seat for the hammer. Choices 3 for double 1.
Game shot on the first leg. Andy Hamilton. Game shot on the
Nicely
second leg.
used that.
16. Game shot on the
You
third
talked about
leg.
it, didn't you? Wins
Andy
and losses.
Hamilton.
Andy Hamilton.
Game shot on the
Clinical
match.
From Andy
Andy
Hamilton, who gets our
Hamilton.
first 4-0 victory of the day. Where I'm coming
42.
from, do you know who I am, sort of thing. And we might be seeing that a little bit here from Jonathan Worsley, who's playing with a confidence and an assurity about his game that I'm not seeing from him for
Game shot on the
quite some
first
time,
leg.
if ever.
Brown gets darts at double 2 and double 1.
Game shot on the second
And he
leg.
levels up. He
Steve
will
2 2s. John Worsley turns his
Game
back
shot
to
on
the
the
board.
fourth leg.
He will not
Steve
like what
Brown.
he hears there.
Harden
Point
to it.
24. Game shot on the sixth leg.
Yeah, I would
Steve Brown.
agree with that. Never said with those 3 darts.
And it is
Game
3
shot on the
wins
match.
for John
Worsley.
Worsley. 4-3 against Steve Brown. A real Chaz Barstow, the likes of Josh Richardson, Jordan Brooks, Keelan Kay,
Game
Aaron
shot on the
Beanie and
first
Brett
leg.
Claydon as well.
David Evans.
Tops.
Game shot on
Finally
the
get
second
over
leg.
the line.
Shane McGurk.
There was a lot more there on the way past. Probably just saying, remember this, lads.
Game shot on the fourth leg. Shane McGurk. Game shot on the fifth
But
leg.
Evans,
David Evans.
1 away from his first victory. And he's done that. And he's got
Game
that.
shot on the match.
And
Shane
David Evans,
McGurk.
despite having the throw in the decider at the back with those in fancy dress.
Game shot on the first leg.
And it's
Andy
already a break
Hamilton.
for the hammer.
Game shot on the
Better late
second
than never,
leg.
Alec.
Alex Small.
Quizzical expression on the
Game
face
shot
of
the
Andy
third
Hamilton,
leg.
but Alex
Alex
Small
Small.
is in front. He doesn't know how.
Time for David Evans. He's already in that position where he's lost 3. bull for the hammer. For a hammer blow, and that couldn't have got any more.
Inflict the final blow. Double 10, 2 darts at it to make it 3 from 3 for the former world finalist. A hat trick for Hamilton.
Andy Hamilton.
Who gets a big win.
Best recreational dart player.
Game shot in the first leg. David Evans.
Well, Evans takes
For a double break of throw.
Game shot in the third leg. David Evans. David, you require 40.
To the fives.
Game shot and the match.
Very well known
David
song.
Evans.
Start.
You've got the luxury of doing that. No, you're not a fan of that kind of approach.
Game shot in the first
Andy
leg.
Hamilton will be a fan
Andy
of that
Hamilton.
finish.
We both in the commentary box was doing that thing. You know when you're watching a TV and you're like, try looking around the corner, but the TV still stays the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why we do that, but
Game shot in the second
do.
leg. Andy Hamilton.
magnitude of this moment. Only halfway through Monday in a 3-day Group
Game
A,
shot in the third leg.
but it's Andy
Andy
Hamilton of body art, but Hamilton's tattoos seem to have a little bit more finesse about them, don't they? Nothing wrong with that
Game
finish,
shot in
though.
the fourth.
Had to move away from it. Now he's going to be clawed back.
Game shot in the fifth leg. John Worsley.
Tops today. Really likes it in this area of the board. You might love it.
Game
He
shot in
does
the
on this
sixth leg.
occasion, and he
John
takes us all the
Worsley.
way.
Game shot and the match.
And Andy
John
Hamilton,
Worsley.
Tops from McGurk.
Game shot in the
To
first leg.
refined a little
Shane
bit of that
McGurk.
form that he found in.
that's it. And he got pulled on it, and it actually seemed to put Cullen off, who wasn't bothered by it at all.
Game shot in the third leg.
Was it
Shane
the
McGurk.
European?
8.5, but small. Wants double 18
Game shot
to
in the
avoid the
fourth
whitewash.
leg. Alex Small.
Oh, big miss. Well, he scored 23, so double one.
Game
gets
shot
it.
in the sixth leg. Alex Small.
Game shot on the match, and a fourth defeat of the day
Game shot
for
and the
Alex Small.
match.
He is
Shane
indeed. He missed his
McGurk.
opportunity to win it. Got it.
That's in the games where the players have got themselves
Game
a
shot in the
mid-90
first
average,
leg.
as Andy Hamilton
Andy Hamilton.
goes to 16s.
Game
Maverick
shot in the
stuff from
second
Steve
leg.
Brown.
Steve Brown.
17 double one. Not the intent.
For 11, he'll be hoping to get the 3 this time, or else he will bust. He's only just inside.
Game shot
Well,
in the
that's
fourth
exactly
leg.
where it needs to
Steve
be. Fencing on the doubles so far. Missed 9 of them.
Game shot in the fifth leg.
That ends
Andy
that tally
Hamilton
of
of 40.
So Steve Brown, 1 win from 4, looking to make it 2 from 5.
Game shot and the match.
And he does
Steve
at the
Brown.
expense of Andy Hamilton, who, remember, won his first 3 matches.
36. Game shot in the first leg. Alex
why.
Small.
loves it.
Game shot in the third
And he
leg.
gets tops in
Alex
the end.
Small.
Very surprised if it's not.
Game
At
shot in the
every
fourth leg.
turn he
Alex
has left
Small.
that double 18. Small has left a double. Might get a shot.
Game shot in the
Won't
fifth leg.
get a
David
shot.
Evans.
Found a way to his favourite double, but couldn't hit it. And Evans has 2 darts at double 16
Game
and
shot
only
and the
needs
match.
1.
David
And Alex
Evans.
Small's day ends in disappointment.
Was he?
The World Match Play was that?
Corey Cadby's towel at a
Game
World
shot in
Series
the
event as
first
well.
leg. John Worsley.
A good standard this game. Doubles just starting
Game on
to
the third
evade the
leg.
pair of them a
John
little
Worsley.
bit.
A breaker throw. Himself one away from the match. Something he's been in a
Game on the
position
fourth leg.
many
John
times
Worsley.
today.
Has two at tops to make
Game
it 5
shot
wins
and the
from
match.
5. It is
John
wonderful
Worsley.
Womble. A delightful debut at the Super Series. John Worsley of Wales wins all of his matches, picks up a